Hi everybody, welcome back to another video on JCNZ's channel. Today it's the third and final episode in my interactive giveaway series. What we've done over the last few episodes, if you haven't checked them out, is to have a whole bunch of players selected by you guys. I play 2 games an episode and the players score points for scoring goals and getting man of the matches. It's basically like a fantasy system, and whoever picks the player with the most points the end of the 3 episodes wins 200,000 FIFA dollars from me. Now after 2 episodes, there's kind of 2 players who are really running away with it. Suarez in centre midfield there has got 23 points. He was picked by TJazz10, and Lionel Messi, who's got 16 points. He was picked by MHD Gaming. No one else has got more than 6 points, so you'd say the winner would come from those, but hey, you never know. We're going to get straight into today's episode. We played 2 games an episode. Today we're going to play the current top team in the Serie A. We've played against the top team in all of the other main leagues so far. So we're going to play against the Italian leaders at the moment. So we're going to go to Serie A and we're going to select Juventus. Our first game of the episode is always on professional, our second game is on world class. That's what the team looks like. If you want to know how it came to be, do watch the first episode where it's all explained, and let's get straight into episode number 1. Of course, we'll just change the difficulty to professional for the first one. We like to see some goals, and we're going to get straight into it. I think Juventus might have left them in their away kit, but not a big deal. Of course, the first episode there was a lot of goals. Do check that out, really entertaining. Second episode was a bit closer, the scorelines. Both were quite close games, but also worth checking out. So let's get straight into today's game, and away we go. Messi, though, is just dispossessed. I quite often score off the kickoff, but I haven't had much luck in this series so far. So away we go. And let's see if we can get a few early goals against Juventus, who are currently top of the Serie A in Italy. Great defending there, and I'm not sure who that is exactly, but he's making a good case for himself. We're going to try and get a shot away, and it's just defended though, and still 0-0 it remains. But a good start there, competitive start. That's he's turned in. Sergio Ramos is way up there. We're going to get it through. Oh, disappointing pass by Ramos though. And he's still on the ball though. He's got a chance to win it back, perhaps get a shot away, but he doesn't quite get there. Messi though dribbles around him. Can Messi get a goal? Yes, he can. So Messi keeps it nice and close. Of course, he had a 7-point margin to get past Suarez going into this episode. Each goal from a striker is worth 2 points, so that margin's closed down to 5 points. So it definitely makes it interesting for who's going to win that 200,000 FIFA dollars. Anyway, 1-0 up after just about 20 minutes, which is a good start. As I say, it's always good to get a few goals early on in the piece, and we can go from there and apply the pressure. Great passing there. Messi's away again. Can Messi get a second? And he can. Makes it 2-0. So Lionel Messi has really turned up today. Excellent one-touch passing. Aubameyang essentially with the assist, but Messi does the rest and makes it 2-0. And we're definitely on our way now. So of course do check out episode number 2 if you haven't already, where even the game on the professional difficulty was a bit of a challenge in that episode. You'll see what I mean when you watch the episode. But we've definitely had some ups and downs in the series so far, but of course on professional we should be scoring a few goals, and we've definitely made a good start here. I think that's Cuadrado out on the wing, completely loses the ball there, which is disappointing from him, but Juventus have won it back. Great defending there by our player. Up to Neymar on the left-hand wing. Of course, we scored a goal right on half-time in our last game, and the referee then blew the whistle and it didn't count, but Neymar's made no mistake there. He makes it 3-0. Neymar gets a couple of points, keeps himself in the running, and keeps who's picked Neymar? David Rodriguez picked Neymar, keeps him in with a shot at the 200k. And that'll probably be it before half-time, I would imagine, and it is 3-0 at half-time. Pretty good way to start proceedings in this episode, and it would be great to double that in the second half. Let's see what we can do. That's a shocking ball there from Juventus. Not sure what they're thinking there. Neymar is away, uses that pace. Can he cross it into the middle? And Aubameyang sliding in to try and get the goal. Unfortunately, the cross wasn't the best cross from Neymar there. And we will reset. So 3-0 up, and definitely a chance to get some more goals in the second half. This will be a better cross, and it is. And Messi, again, the crosses are just a little bit to be desired there from Neymar on the left wing. So I might try and just play a little more on the ground going forward. I do like my crosses from the wings, but sometimes they just are not going so good. Anyway, some defending to do here from Juventus. Cristiano Ronaldo, who hasn't actually scored a goal in the series. It's been a little bit disappointing, to be honest. His ratings have been on the poorer side, really, and we've definitely got a chance here, but players in front of us, and Aubameyang's just crowded out, unfortunately. We'll see what we can do to get the ball back, though, and try and add to our 3-0 scoreline. Of course, that first game of the series, we absolutely blitzed the opposition on professional difficulty. Hasn't been quite as easy since then, but I hope you're still enjoying it nonetheless. And you can't win every game, I guess. Anyway, Suarez now, and Suarez has probably been the player of the series along with Messi. Both of them leading the points. That's got to be a free kick, surely. Who are they going to put on it? They're going to put Messi on it, so we'll take a shot since they've put Messi on it, and we're well up. Messi shoots, and fantastic goal. Wow, I'm very impressed about that. I don't score a huge amount of goals from free kicks, and that's a great goal. We're going to have a check out the replay. Yeah, straight in the top corner, very well placed. Messi gets 3 goals. Suarez hasn't got any in this episode, so the 200k is really on. That race is well and truly on, and we'll try and get another goal here before the end of the game. Make it 5. 5's always a good number. Neymar breaks away. Neymar scores, and Neymar is still in the running too. So 2 goals from Neymar in this game, 3 from Messi. Those 2 forwards are breaking away. Nothing from Aubameyang in striker, but the 2 forwards, the right forward and the left forward, Messi and Neymar, really making the most of their opportunity against the Juventus team, who have been a bit poor, to be honest. Can't lie about that. They've been definitely a bit poor. But anyway, that's what it's going to be. 5-0 in this episode. We'll check out who gets man of the match for a couple of extra points, and it goes to Messi just over Neymar. No one else above 7.3 besides Lewandowski playing in defence. So Messi definitely with the advantage there. Let's check out the leaderboard after that game. Okay, so going into the final game, it is so close. Messi is on 24 points, Suarez is on 23 points. Of course, at one point in the series, Messi trailed Suarez by 13 points, but he's clawed his way back. Suarez has had a couple of quiet games, and Messi has just taken the lead with 1 game to go. Neymar's still in the running too. He's got 10 points, so I wouldn't count him out just yet. The rest, you can probably say it's into a 2.5 horse race at this point, but you never know what's going to happen. Let's head into the final game of the series and crown a winner. Okay guys, for the final game of the series, we're going to play in a league which is a bit more closer to my heart and a bit more closer geographically as well. We're going to play who the top team in the Hyundai A-League is at the moment. At the time of filming, it's a really close game, so as the games are played over the next few days, the Western Sydney Wanderers might not be the top of the table anymore, but we're going to play against them at the moment. At the time of filming, they are the top team. That's what our team's looking like. Fitness is all fine, and we're going to get straight into this one against the Western Sydney Wanderers. Of course, we're going to up the difficulty to World Class, being the second game in the episode. They're going to play in their red and black kit. We're going to play in our yellow kit. Both A-League kits here. Anyway guys, final episode of the series. As you just saw off the leaderboard, super close. Let's see how we go. If you do like the content, make sure you do like the video just while we've got a moment, just while the game's loading. And do comment, let me know how you've enjoyed the series. Would love to hear your thoughts. Anyway, let's get straight into it. Aubameyang has got the ball, of course. Aubameyang's a bit out of the running now for that prize. But you never know. Someone could score a hat-trick or 3 or 4 goals, and all of a sudden, with a man of the match, it makes it wide open. So this is certainly not a done deal just yet. Cristiano Ronaldo doing a bit of defending there, and to be honest, he's played a more defensive role for most of the series. He hasn't got up in attack much at all, and that's been a little disappointing. Messi, though, has a chance to make it 1-0 early, and Messi does. On World Class against the Western Sydney Wanderers, Messi makes it 1-0, and that 200k, well, Suarez was looking almost dead certain to win it at the start of the episode. Not so sure now, as Messi has definitely made up for it in this episode. He has definitely bought his boots in this episode. Neymar now on the wing. Neymar as well has been great this episode, and Messi makes it 2-0. Neymar unselfishly passing it in, and in the space of just a couple of minutes, Messi is racing away with this series. Not over yet though. Let me tell you, we've got you never know the twists and turns that could happen in this sort of series. So we'll see how we go though. Messi though has got one hand on his 200k for who's got him? I think MHD Gaming picked Messi, and he'll be very happy at the moment. But you never know. Let's keep going. 2-0 against the Western Sydney Wanderers, and now Wellington Phoenix kid. If only the Phoenix in real life could score as many goals against the A-League opposition. And it could be away here, and we almost are. I can't believe that hasn't gone in. Had two shots at it, saved by the goalkeeper both occasions. Lewandowski might try one from distance. He does. Oh, what a goal, Lewandowski, and playing in defence as well. That opens the door for Lewandowski. You get a lot of points from defenders scoring goals. So, wow, this is not over yet. Lewandowski smashes it. We'll have a look at the replay because I'm very impressed at this goal. Lewandowski, he's way out. Thinks I might as well try my luck. Actually, the goalkeeper probably should have done a bit better, but maybe that's the quality of this league compared to the European leagues. Wow, Lewandowski with a real stunning goal. That's one of the goals of the series, I've got to say. Very happy about that one. And well, this series is still wide open. Aubameyang now breaks. The goals are flowing in this episode. Aubameyang shoots. Oh, disappointing. Needed to put it wider there. Just a bit disappointed in myself there. Anyway, we've got a chance on the corner, but it's cleared by the Western Sydney Wanderers. Haven't had any luck at all from corners in this series, unfortunately. And Lewandowski at the back, and he does well, defends well. He probably would have ran out of time given it was half time anyway. But Lewandowski, well, if he gets another goal, he could be right up there. You only need one good game as a defender, and you're right into it. 3-0 at half time then. And we're straight into the second half. No mucking around here. We're going to get through this episode and see what the outcome is. Ronaldo now. Can Ronaldo get in on the action? And no, he's got to play a free there, but disappointing pass. So Aubameyang shoots in the end. Oh, I was trying to get it through that player free in the middle there, but Ronaldo, I will say, he has been a bit disappointing. And this is the 99 Team of the Year Ronaldo from last year, who I have not used much at all. So, you know, that's a bit disappointing. Perhaps I just need a bit more practice with him. I've been using the 98 for quite a while, and the 98's been fantastic, but the 99 has been a bit of a letdown so far. Anyway, 3-0 up, and let's see how many goals we can get in the second half against Sydney Wanderers. And Aubameyang's now got a chance. He breaks away, shoots, and makes it 4-0. So he's probably out of the running, but Aubameyang's not giving up. He makes it 4-0. He could get a couple more as well, make it interesting. And a substitute's made for Western Sydney. I'm not sure it's going to make much difference. We're 4-0 up, and we've got about 25 minutes left to play in the series. What else can happen? You never know how it's going to go. But we'll see how we go. Iniesta trying to get the ball. Bit of a rough tackle there. Well, discipline's been really good in the series. Given away very little as far as fouls and free kicks go. So that's been definitely a positive. Suarez. And just dispossessed there, unfortunately. As Western Sydney make a break. Connor Planker, who's been also a bit anonymous in the series. The ball has not really gone the way of the wide midfield players. Aubameyang, it would have been great to play some advantage there. We're going to play it up into the box and see what happens. But that's well cut out by the Western Sydney defence. Less than 10 minutes to go, or just over 10 minutes to go in the series. Tries to play it through there to Suarez, unable to get the ball back though. And time is ticking down on how this series is going to pan out. Hope you've enjoyed it. It's been something a little bit different. So you know, if you are enjoying it, we can definitely do more of these in the future. Messi though, and passes into the middle, and Aubameyang's offside. We had players queuing up. Should have shot. Tried to be a bit cheeky there with the pass into the middle, and a bit of skill there would have done the trick. But just running out of time, and that will probably be it. Can we take a shot at the end? No, we can't. So it looks like the scoreline will remain at 4-0. And Lewandowski does get man of the match, just over Lionel Messi. So let's have a look at the final points table and see who we're giving away our 200k to. Okay guys, so after all 6 games in this series, Messi has taken out the title. He has had 28 points across 6 games. He's scored by far the most goals. He's picked up a lot of the man of the matches, and deservedly he's taken it out. So congratulations to MHD Gaming, who picked Messi. It was actually the first pick in the series as well. And perhaps unfortunate to FanVert42, who picked Messi about a couple of days after MHD Gaming. Of course, can only use unique players. Whoever gets them first gets the coin. So MHD Gaming, well done. You win the 200k, and I'll be in touch to set that up. As far as the rest of the points go in the series, Suarez ends up on 23. He didn't actually add to his tally after the 3rd game. He scored all of those 23 points in the first 3 games of the series, scored 0 in the last 3 games. So a real change in fortunes for Suarez. Lewandowski, after scoring nothing for 5 episodes, scores 15 in 1 episode. And if he'd had one more episode like that, if he'd scored one more goal earlier in the series, he could have been right up there as well. So if you in future series, I mean, it really can be anyone winning these. Although Messi as a striker's won this one, we had a striker as first, we had a midfielder or person playing as a midfielder as second, and we had a defender as third. So it really is completely up to you who you pick if we decide to do this in future. Anyway guys, I'd love to hear your feedback on this series. Do drop me a comment below if you have liked it, if you want to suggest any improvements maybe to the way it works, the point scoring. More than happy to incorporate those into future series. Okay guys, I'm going to leave it there today. Much appreciate the feedback and the support. We'll see you next time with more content on Jace NZ's channel. Thanks guys, bye bye.